The docking fees be paid before I impart any further services. I must follow proper procedure. On collection of the correct fees, I will extend what resources the Zerka Corporation can offer. I'm sure you understand. Is the price negotiable? Very simply put, no. Operations on these remote outposts is an expensive endeavor. I represent wealthy clients. You should let me pass. No, it's only 100 credits. Very well, I will pay the 100 credit fee. You are welcome on Edine. Trade designation G5623. Zerka Corporation welcomes your business. We should discuss your interests in my office. I see you have a Wookiee with you. I can assume you understand their language. For a fee, Zerka Corporation can provide a translator for you during your visit. I am trained in the Force. I'll have no trouble. That will not be necessary. Very well. Though only the most adaptive people seem to comprehend the Wookiee language, such as it is. Now then, please follow me to the information center. I will answer further questions there. And, oh, yeah, the Wookiee has leveled up. Level up. Skills. What's he want to do? He really wants training in the old computer skills, doesn't he? Improve flurry? Sure. We'll let him go flurry. Improve furry. Yeah, been a while since we updated this guy, too. Improve critical strike. No, let's go all the way with flurry. And while we're in here, we'll check his stuff. Dexterity +1, Constitution +1, Dexterity +1, critical hit immunity. Yeah, let's do that. And I think, no, he can't wear anything yet on his head, or ever maybe. Yeah, he's doing quite well indeed with what he has there. And Fortitude +2, Reflex +2, Fortitude, Mind Affecting, Cardio, Fortitude, Fortitude, Fortitude. Alright.
Sure.
Comad, I know this guy. Greetings again to you, human. It would seem the call of the hunt has brought us both to this troubled world. I have not been here for long, but I can already see I will not be as welcome here as I had hoped. What are you doing here, Comad? Following me? While I'm sure you would prove an interesting hunt, I don't track sentient prey. Two-legged animals do a fine job killing each other without me. I have come here to seek even greater prey than what I faced on Tatooine, but the climate here is politically cold, and I don't know if I will be allowed to hunt. Whose permission are you looking for? An astute question. Zerka Corporation seems in control here, but they don't care if I wander the Shadowlands so long as I have paid the docking fee. Instead, I hope to gain the trust of the naked Wookiee population. I'm not here to kill the biggest thing I can find. I just understand how they hunt. What are you doing to gain their trust? Very little. I'm sure they have had enough off-worlders like Zerka claiming good intentions. I will simply try to stay out of their way. I've heard of an off-worlder that has gained respect by living in the Shadowlands for some years. Perhaps I will attempt the same. It could be just hunter tales, though. What do you know of Kashyyyk? I know that I don't know enough. Even from this docking area I can see that this world is a true wonder. My desert-dimmed imagination didn't do it justice. It is just a shame to see Zerka Corporation here. They lack appreciation for the wild nature of this world. I don't like having to deal with them. If not Zerka, who would you prefer to deal with? The native leadership of Wookiees, of course. This is their world, after all. I can't understand why they have allowed it to be misused. Perhaps they had no choice. There is also the option to fight, even if there is no option to win, of course. That is easy for me to say, being an outsider. I would hope they are not complicit in the enslaving of the world, but it is not my place to judge. I have only just arrived. I'm looking for a star map here. Have you heard of anything?
No,
No, I wasn't listening for such talk. I'm sorry I can't help you. I have to leave now. Goodbye. Zerka merchant, Zerka merchant. Zerka... Oh! Cutscene. Kashyyyk, my home. I should have prepared you for coming here, but I don't know if I've prepared myself. Prepared me? What do you mean? I didn't leave Kashyyyk voluntarily. Mission must have told you how I was fleeing slavers, but there was more. I am in exile. The slavers on Kashyyyk only took me after I was forced to leave my village home 20 years ago. Why were you forced to leave? My brother made deals with the slavers and allowed them to get a foothold. I found out and attacked him. The fight was stopped, but my brother did not believe me when I told him about my brother's... My father did not believe me when I told him about my brother's actions. I was made an exile, disowned by my home and people. I should not be here. They will not accept me back. Why didn't your father believe you? When I attacked my brother, I was so mad, I used my claws. You don't understand what that means to a Wookiee. Our claws are tools, not weapons. To use them in battle is to become an animal. It is madness without honor. I am forever a Matclaw in the eyes of my people. Nothing I say is to be trusted. They were right to cast me out. Well, we'll deal with that if we have to. Let's go. I don't have much hope. Okay. Political climate thickens. Ooh, named mobs.
Greetings to you. Something I can get for you?
Kindly direct
Large
your
fries?
inquiries to me. Martin is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much.
Well,
I think you better talk to Eli directly. He's...
So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, hearts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. But you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
I'm Garrett Khan. Let me see what you carry. What do you know of Kashyyyk? Do you always enslave your debtors? I have no business. I'll be going.
Enslave? I resent that. Simply fair business. This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days. This isn't like them.
Yes, very sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters. You think you know someone, and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Matt. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade.
Do your debtors have a habit of running off? How much debt buys a man's life?
Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matten is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. I'm nothing if not honest in my dealings, and I demand the same. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise.
Do your debtors have a habit of running off?
It happens from time to time. Credits are scarce out here, and not everyone is as honest as Mr. Daisel here.
An honest man and a good mechanic. Seems like you got a favorable trade, sir.
You'll get your money. My crew will be back.
Of course they will. Until then, however, I can make use of you as a mechanic. Very rare to find skills of your kind out here.
Sounds very suspicious, doesn't it? Do you think there's some crew bodies lying around? How much debt buys a man's life? I want to go back to my other questions.
Of course. Of course.
I was hoping I could just buy off his debt, but apparently we have to actually go and find this missing crew. That's kind of reading between the lines, yes? Defense bonus dexterity. Well, that's pretty good. Pretty expensive, pretty good. Jamahogra's battle armor. Defense plus 11. Or, wow. Maximum dexterity 2. That's pretty slick. Sensory visor. Awareness plus 4. Demolitions plus 3. Security plus 3. Nice. And it's cheap. Neural band. Cyber reaction system. Dexterity plus 3. More Gizka poison if we want it. Ah, okay, let's see what the journal says. Garth Bastilla, Quest for Starforge. Mission's brother. Honest debt. The merchant Eli Gand is holding Metin Dasal and as an indentured servant. Metin's crew apparently left Kashyyyk under cover of night to avoid paying a repair debt to Eli. Standard business practice, it seems. Bastilla has something on her mind. Perhaps you should talk to her. Boy, we've been talking a lot, Bastilla.
How can I help?
You're curious about something?
Am I so transparent?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, considering our bond. Yes, there is something I would like to ask, if you'll permit it.
7 inches, 8 on a good day. Do I have a choice?
Don't even start with that. You're the one who asked. I wasn't even going to say anything. But now that you've brought it up, I see I shouldn't have waited as long as I have. In our time together, I've been watching you. You are a true servant of the light. You follow the tenets of the Jedi Order despite the lure of the dark side. And with so little training, for me it has always been a constant battle. Don't you find it difficult at all? You make it seem so easy. Or is that only an illusion?
I just do what I think is right. It's a struggle for me sometimes. I don't think about it much.
That's a relief to hear. I have never found the Jedi path an easy one to walk. And it's good to know I'm not alone. I've always struggled for control over my passions. I've always been too quick to anger, too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it. I've often dreamed that I might be able to confront Darth Malak myself. I dream I can use all this power I have to kill him and stop all the death and destruction. I just think about all the evil that the Sith have caused, and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side.
Are you saying you don't believe in the corruption of the dark side? I think destroying that kind of evil would be worth it. You have to trust the wisdom of the Jedi Code. It sounds like you have your own demons to face. Are you saying you don't believe in the corruption of the dark side?
I don't know. Would the power I use to kill Darth Malak be too tempting to keep using? Would I become the kind of evil I want to destroy? The very thought that I could become as evil as Malak, I just can't fathom it. It just doesn't seem possible. I mean, how could I... No. Wait, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be asking you this. The Jedi teachings are clear. Who am I to question them? And even worse, who am I to try and make you question them?
Oh, never listen to religious teachings without questioning them. That is the true path to the dark side. Ooh, it's like I'm writing this. What?
These are dangerous thoughts. The indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission.
No, let's not. Come on, chat.
How can I help?
Never
Then I
mind.
suggest...
Alright. Greetings again. How can Circa Corporation serve you during their visit? I need supplies. I need supplies. For material goods, I would suggest you speak with the general vendor near the docking area. He keeps his stores well stocked. They charge fair value for mundane goods and armor. If it is weapons you want, you will need to deal with a Zerka representative. That would be me. If you're here to purchase local species, however, you must wait for license. Purchase local species? What do you mean? He means that they are slavers. They take my people from their homes and sell them to the highest bidder. Your current Wookiee seems displeased with the situation, but I fail to see a concern. You seem to be satisfied, customer. Zelbar is no slave. He has pledged a life debt to me. Ah, very difficult thing to stage. Commend you for it. So much easier than relying on a restraining collar. Do not demean the life debt. Do not. I must warn you that you will be blamed for actions of your Wookiee. Please, call him off. Why? I should let him kill the lot of you. I'd think you would need more firepower to keep order. I've got other things. I'm through with speaking. Why? I should let him kill the lot of you. I'm merely a servant of the corporation. The Wookiee leadership is in agreement. Harvesting is made as delicate as possible.
You wish to tell us more about this agreement with the Wookiee leadership?
I can tell you about the agreement. We supply arms in exchange for a supply of healthy Wookiees. We are kept profitable, and an agreeable leader is kept in power. It keeps the process from becoming a constant firefight. What is this leader's name? I believe his name is Chundar. I don't deal directly with them, thank goodness. Far too brutish. That was not a name I wanted to hear. It sounds as though your thrall has an opinion about the engagement with this leader, but it doesn't matter. Chundar is unquestioned. What is it about, Zalbar? What's the matter, thrall? Dun, 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 dun. It is not something I will talk about. Not yet. Please, is there anything else? I have work to do. I have other questions to ask. I will answer if I can. Tell me about the planet. No, don't bother. I'd like to ask about the Zerka Corporation. No, I wouldn't. I'm looking for a star map, but that's none of your business. I'm through with speaking for you for now. Haven't done this for a while. Zerka, mysterious junior Zerka scientist.
Local fauna is amazing. If I could isolate why the trees grow so big, it would be worth more than 1,000 Wookiee slaves.
Well, generally trees grow big to get to the light. Did you just say what I think you just said? You couldn't have. Alright. Well, crate. Whoever designs these opening mechanisms has no concept of convenience. Imagine trying to pack that stupid thing through the little gap. Oh well, anyway. Yeah, see, that's how you do it. It just, the lid, it opens. Yeah. Engineers must be in short supply in the crate building industry or something. Zerkagard.
Hold here, Spacer.
Kierkegaard.
Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adean. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they